I'm going to ask you to tell me everything you ate and drank in the past 24 hours. Please make sure you tell me everything, like the small things like candy, what you drank. And we're going to start off by going over what you ate as soon as you woke up.
Oh my.
So,
Okay.
So, what was the first thing you ate or drank when you woke up?
I drank a cup of coffee mixed with half of a Quest protein drink.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like 30 milligrams of protein.
So you said a cup of coffee mixed with half. What was the second part?
Half a. Now I'm getting nervous. Sorry. So half of a protein drink.
Mm-hmm.
The Maker's Quest.
Okay.
Now I stated 32 milligrams, but since I had half, probably half of that.
Like
yeah.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So after that, what do you think can you remember what you had after that?
I certainly did. So after that, I had water.
Water?
I had water.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was in the morning, and then in the afternoon. Okay, this is where it's gonna get a little rough.
It's okay.
It's gonna get a little rough. So I had, you know how they have the large slices of sourdough bread?
Mm-hmm.
I took it
yes.
and I cut it in half.
Okay. So
And-
like one slice.
Yes.
Okay.
I split it in half, and then I put a trough of butter on it. like
With butter.
yeah, with butter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I feel so dirty. Yeah, because this
Okay,
is
don't
you just
don't feel bad.
eating habits.
Don't feel
So after that, I had 2 pieces of raisin toast
bad. Okay.
with troughs of butter. Actually, just like 2 dollops.
Okay.
Yeah.
A raisin toast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then while I was waiting for the toast to cook, I had like a handful of pecans.
Okay. If I
Just-
just spilled out pea. Okay.
Okay. And there's more. So I just felt like I kept on snacking. So I was like, okay, I may need some protein.
Mhm.
So I had the sourdough bread and the long slices, and I just had 2, and I put it in the toaster, and then I had it with peanut butter and then pecans.
So this is sourdough bread after the
Yes.
pecan.
Yes.
So 2 slices of sourdough bread?
Yes.
Okay. With peanut butter
Yes, I was trying to say this.
and pecans, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So from about 2 to like 6, I was satisfied. That got me there.
Okay.
And then I had a turkey burger.
Okay.
And with the turkey burger, it was on a bun with onions, barbecue sauce, and lettuce.
That sounds good.
It was super good. It was super good.
Okay.
And so that was probably around 6:30.
Mhm.
And then later on that evening, I had more water, and I had a strawberry electrolyte drink.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Water. Okay.
When you see it on paper, ouch.
No, it's
Swamp
Because I was trying to put like everything
Yeah.
together.
And I'm
Okay.
glad you did.
Okay, so is that pretty much like
Yes,
your
ma'am.
day? Okay.
Yeah.
So next we're gonna move on to the forgotten foods. So, throughout the day, did you have any crackers? Do you remember having any crackers or like? Well, you'd say you didn't have any tortillas that you might have forgotten about.
Definitely no
No
crackers.
crackers.
handful of cranberries
Okay.
while I was waiting for the toast. Wait.
It's okay.
You got me. Yeah, so I had a handful of cranberries.
Okay.
2 handfuls of cranberries. Yeah.
Okay. What about any hot or cold cereals?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Any cheese? Like, did you add any cheese? Was there any cheese on the turkey burger or?
No, but there was bacon. There was a
Bacon.
slice of bacon.
Okay. Wait, did you already say bacon? Okay.
I did not.
And what about like any like mayonnaise or anything on it? Like any sauce on it? Oh, you said barbecue sauce.
Yeah, no mayonnaise.
Okay.
Mm.
Trying to think about anything else. On the bread, you just said you had butter, right? On the bread.
For the sourdough, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about any like fruit? Did you have any fruit with them?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had 2 apples.
Okay.
It really is hidden. I forgot about that. And the list gets longer. Yeah, so I had 2 apples.
Okay. What about? Well, you said you had coffee. Did you have any like any other drinks? Like with the turkey burger, did you have any like tea or juice?
Oh my god, I had a ginger ale. A diet ginger ale.
Okay. Okay. Anything else you can remember? Drinks or?
No, ma'am.
Okay. What about like any beer, wine?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. And you said on the bread you had butter, and then turkey burger, no like mayonnaise or anything?
No mayonnaise.
Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna go over like the time and occasion when you had the food. So when you had, what time would you say when you had the cup of coffee?
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what were you're at home?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was at home.
Okay. Were you going anywhere when you were having the cup of coffee? Like you're about to go to work or?
No, I was doing Bible study.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just there chilling.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about when you had the slice of bread? The toast? Were you?
That was like around 12 noon.
Okay. 12.
Yeah.
12.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like the afternoon.
Yes.
And then what about the pieces of raisin toast?
That was so embarrassing. I think
It's
that was
okay.
like around the 1 o'clock hour. I just couldn't get full and I just wanted to snack. Yeah.
What about, you said you had the pecans like when you were waiting for the
Yes.
raisin toast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll say around like 1. And then the sourdough bread with peanut butter, when did you have that?
Around 2.
Around 2? Okay.
Yeah.
And this was all at home?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the turkey burger?
That was
What
around
time?
6.
6?
Yeah.
And you were at home when you had that?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At home. And what about the strawberry electrolyte drink?
That was at home. That was probably around 8:30.
8:30?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so 8:30 p.m. Okay, so now we got the time and occasions of each. Okay, so now we're gonna get into like more detailed about like what the portion sizes of was everything.
Please,
And
yeah.
okay, so I have some cup sizes, and well, this is like this. So we're gonna go the cup of coffee. If you had to like, do you know how much you think? So I think this is about. I would say it's about a cup. So you had like about a cup of coffee.
Yeah. And I would actually say it was more like a half a cup
Oh,
of
half a
coffee,
cup?
and then the rest was filled with the protein
Okay. Oh, this is
drink.
where I have protein drink.
Yeah.
So do you think you had more than like a tablespoon? Of protein
Yes.
drink? So it'd be like. These might be easier to help. So this is like a 4th cup, half a cup. This is a 3rd cup, and then this is a full cup. So you would say like when you had it, this is easier. Was it like a cup of the coffee, or you said half a cup?
It was more like half a cup.
Half a cup. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, half a cup. This might be easier to just like see.
Yeah.
And then Maybe like a half a cup of the protein drink too.
I would think, yeah, the half a cup of the protein drink, and I think this would be the coffee because I'm trying to wean off. So maybe 1/3. Yeah.
1/3 of
Yeah.
the protein?
And my cup wasn't filled up all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
1/3. What was the brand of the protein drink again?
Quest.
Quest.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the flavor?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Quest.
Mm-hmm.
And then shoot. So the size, you said it was like a big slice of sourdough bread?
Yeah,
I
so
forgot something to-
no, it's okay. It's okay. So I would say the sourdough bread was probably this length.
Okay.
Yeah, but I cut it in half to
Mhm.
make it 2 pieces.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. So I'll just say 1 medium slice of bread.
Okay.
Well, I would say it's medium. And then the butter. That's probably, do you know, like, if you could see how much? Was it like a teaspoon, a full teaspoon, a half tablespoon, or do you think it was like a tablespoon?
I think with the 2 dollops, it was equivalent to 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon?
Yeah.
Okay. So with 1.
This is gonna be on YouTube.
It's okay. Okay, wait, so you said 1. Bread cut in half, right?
Yes, ma'am.
With about a teaspoon of butter.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember like what brand of butter it was? Was it like, because there are like so many different ones, like margarine or just like unsalted butter
Unfortunately, I do not know the brand, but it definitely stated butter on it. It was not
Okay.
a margarine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the water. Do you
Yes, ma'am.
how much do you think water? Was it like a cup of water or like?
It was 55 ounces.
Oh, 55
Yeah.
ounces. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
Yeah, I have this huge container.
Oh, like
I
hydro
tried it,
flask kind
yeah.
of thing. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
good. Water is good. Okay, so and then the apples.
Yes,
How much
ma'am.
did it got? Do you think it was like the size of this?
Yes.
Just like a small apple or like a
2 of those.
2
yes.
small apples.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I don't know if it makes a difference. It was a gala apple.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Those are good apples.
Super good.
Okay. And then the raisin toast. Do you remember what brand it was?
I
It's
can
okay if you don't.
see it. Who makes the English muffins?
Oh, is it like the
Thomas.
Thomas? Okay.
It's Thomas.
Raisin toast.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you had it toasted or
Yes.
okay? Toasted. And you had butter on it. How much butter do you think it was? Was it
Definitely a least amount. Okay.
a teaspoon?
Yes.
Or it could be like a half. What do you think? Was it less than a teaspoon or? Because I don't have.
I think it was
half a teaspoon.
I think it was this between 2 of the pieces.
Okay, so like between both of them.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
With. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Back to the sourdough.
Mhm.
It was toasted, right? Or was it
Yes.
toasted?
Because I wanted to taste that butter, like the
Mhm.
fat.
That butter's
Yeah.
good. Okay. So now the pecans.
Mm.
Do you remember like if there was a brand of the pecans or
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
My favorite store.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, do you think how much we'll go use these? If you can remember how much pecan do you think? So that's a 1/4 cup.
Mm-hmm.
1/4 cup. And then, so after that, when you had the sourdough bread, was that toasted or was that?
It was toasted.
Toasted.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the 2 pieces, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, no. So I had the 1 piece of sourdough cut into 2 pieces. Then I had the 2 slices of raisin bread.
Okay.
Okay.
And then a little bit later around.
Yes, you
2
got
p.m.
it. Yes,
you had
ma'am.
Was it just 1 kind of?
No,
2
it was
pieces?
2.
2 pieces.
Yeah, sorry. Now I'm following you. I apologize.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was toasted, right?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Bread
Mhm.
toasted. Okay, I forgot to ask for the sourdough. Do you remember what brand of sourdough it was?
Yeah, it was San Francisco Company.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
a good one. Okay. Okay, and you said you had it with peanut butter, right?
Yes.
So going back to these, do you think you remember how much peanut butter was on it?
I took one of those larger silver. Well, I would say it's probably about
A
this.
tablespoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, because a spoon is usually like
Yeah.
a tablespoon. So a tablespoon of butter
Yes.
between the both of them. Peanut butter
Uh-huh.
with.
Now I don't know if this makes a difference, but prior to this, when I had the sourdough and I had the raisin bread, it's like my hunger was like ravenous. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes a difference.
Okay. Oh, so you had pecans with the. Was it
Yeah.
inside of it or?
So what I did was I took probably about less than a 1/4.
Less than a 4 cup.
And I just started breaking them up into pieces and I sprinkled it on the bread.
Sprinkle it on there.
Yes.
Okay.
I was getting very creative.
That sounds good though.
Yeah.
So about like. So like a little bit less than the 4 cup. you
Yes,
said?
ma'am.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sprinkled.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your service. You're so detailed.
Okay, sprinkled pecans. So now we're on to the. Oh, you said you had. I almost forgot about the cranberries. When did you have the cranberries? Do you think?
It was either when I was getting. It was either during the raisin toast or during the peanut butter toast when I was waiting.
Okay. So I'll just put it like in the middle, like.
Yeah.
Okay, cranberries and.
They're like the ocean spray dried cranberries, and I probably had 2 handfuls.
So you think that's like maybe like a 1/2 cup or.
Yeah.
1/2 cup or like a 1/3 cup?
I would say a 1/2 cup between both the handfuls.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So after that, did you have any drinks with this?
Coffee.
Like any water?
I would have sips in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I'll just say you had water with.
Yeah.
Okay, and then with the turkey burger. So did you cook it or was it already pre-made?
Cooked.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you remember like if you use like olive oil or like butter to cook it with or?
That's a very good. You know what? No oil was used to make it.
No oil?
No oil.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did it already come seasoned or did you season it?
Seasoned was placed in it. What seasoning? I'm unaware.
Okay,
I didn't make it. Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, so it wasn't cooked with any oil or anything. Was it cooked on the stove top?
It was cooked on the stovetop.
Okay.
And the reason why I know it wasn't oil because I was shown how there was a lot of water coming off of the meat.
Oh yeah, like
right,
the
yeah,
like it was already.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Turkey burger. Was it like a certain brand?
It was. There was a brand. It was an off-brand.
Oh, okay.
It's not like your
not
typical
like
fast
was it
food.
like the Jennie-O?
It wasn't Jennie-O.
Okay, it's okay if you don't know the brand.
Yeah, I want to say it was called Best.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just put like in.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you had the onions. Were they like, was it like cooked onions or just?
It was a good, yeah, really good question. Was purple onions and they were raw.
Okay.
Yes.
Raw. Was it, how much onions do you think was on it?
I would say about 2 rings.
2 rings?
Yes. And it was 2 of the larger size rings.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait. Okay. So the barbecue sauce, how much barbecue sauce do you think was on it?
I just poured it.
It's okay. You gotta like just give like a guess.
I'm gonna round up, so I'm gonna say 1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just poured it.
1, 2, 3. Oh, do you know what brand it was? Was it?
Kinder's, Kinders. So
Okay.
Kinder's. Mm-hmm.
So, and then you had lettuce. Was it like shredded lettuce or just like, do you remember what kind of lettuce? Was it like spinach or?
It was a mix. It was a spring mix, so I had spinach.
Okay.
And it was a medley.
And then, oh, bacon. How many slices of bacon?
It was 1 slice of bacon. Yeah.
Do you remember what kind of bacon it was?
I don't, but it was super
That's
good.
okay.
It was thick cut.
Oh, and I almost forgot it was, what kind of bun was it?
It was a traditional hamburger bun, white.
White?
Yeah. And there was butter on that too.
Okay. How much butter do you think was on it?
I didn't prepare it, but I'm sure the person who prepared it was very conscious, so probably about this much.
1/4 teaspoon?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so, oh, the ginger ale. When do you think you had that?
I had it with dinner, and it was diet.
And it was like, just like the 8 ounces or?
Mm-hmm.
8
Yeah.
ounces, okay.
Mm-hmm. Wait, no, 12 ounces.
12 ounces? Is
yeah,
that
what is a
the
can? Ooh.
The can might be 12.
Yeah, I think maybe it's 12. I got the can.
Okay. And it was diet ginger ale?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then you had water. How much water do you think it was? Was it another one of the 55 ounces?
No. Probably, I filled it up to the top, but I probably had 8 ounces.
Okay.
Because I was drinking alongside with the
ginger ale.
electrolyte. Oh, no, the water came later. I'm sorry.
Okay, the
Yeah,
water
the 9
came later?
o'clock hour.
Okay,
Yeah.
9 o'clock. And then, oh, the strawberry electrolyte drink, was that, do you remember how much it was?
It was probably.
This is like 10 ounces right here. No, wait. This actually is 22 fluid ounces. And then this is probably like 16.
I made.
It's probably just like a cup. 8.
I would say that I made a 32 ouncer, but I probably only had about 8 ounces.
8 ounces?
Yeah.
So like a cup.
Yeah. I started drinking, I was like, I gotta go to bed.
Do you remember what was it, like a certain brand?
Oh my. I cannot remember, but it was like a collagen electrolyte drink. Yeah. I believe you can get it from Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. Okay, I think I pretty much got all of it. So now I'm just gonna go all over it to make sure I didn't forget anything. And if you, once I go over it, if you have anything that you want to add in, just let me know. Like if I forgot to put something down, or if you remember something that you had. Okay, so in the morning around 6 a.m. you had a half cup of coffee with a 1/3 cup of protein chocolate drink, which was the Quest.
Yes.
And then and then you had some water.
Mm-hmm.
And then a little bit later, around 12 noon, you had 1 medium slice of sourdough toasted bread, cut in half, with about 1 teaspoon of butter. And then a little bit after that, you had 2 apples.
Yeah.
And then around 1 p.m. you had about half a cup of pecans.
Yeah.
And those were the Trader. Do you see the
Trader Joe's?
Okay,
Yeah.
Trader Joe's. And then a little bit later, around 2 p.m., you had two pieces of the same sourdough bread as earlier, toasted with about backtrack. You had two Thomas raisin toast toasted with 1 teaspoon of butter.
Yes.
And you had some cranberries, like half a cup of cranberries, ocean spray cranberries. And then after that you had the Trader Joe's pecans, right?
Yes.
About a 4th cup. And then a little bit later, around 2 p.m., you had the 2 pieces of sourdough bread, toasted, San Francisco Company brand, with a tablespoon of peanut butter.
Yes.
Oh, the peanut butter. Do you remember what peanut butter brand it was? Was it like crunchy?
It was a Laura Scudder's natural peanut butter, chunky.
And then you had it with about a 4th cup, a little bit less than a 4th cup of sprinkled pecans on it. And then about 6 p.m. you had the turkey burger, which was prepared on the stovetop.
Yes.
And wasn't prepared with any like butter or olive oil or anything. With about 2 rings of did you say purple onions? Purple onions. And then on just a plain white bun, with about a tablespoon of barbecue sauce, the Kinder's brand, and then with about how much mixed greens would you say? Like a handful?
I would say less than a handful.
Less than a handful. Okay, less than a handful mixed greens, and with that you had about a 12-ounce can of diet ginger ale.
Yes.
And then you had just water between.
Yeah.
And then a little bit you said around 9 o'clock you had the 8 ounces of strawberry electrolyte drink. Okay. So after I went over everything, did I forget anything?
Yes. The hamburger. There was butter on the hamburger.
Oh, butter on the
bread.
There was butter on the bread. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's okay.
There was about a 4th teaspoon of butter on the bread, right?
Yeah.
And was the bun toasted?
Yes.
Toasted.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think you got everything. So
okay.
Thank you.
Wait, no, you're welcome. Thank you.
You can start recording.